Oh, yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Shout out to Jaheem. Shout out to Kami Fahu. Shout out to Shay Gaming. Shout out to New Media. Back in the morning about to talk about sports. You don't know about the work I'ma put in. Then LaMelo went in last night. Very bright. Didn't attempt the three, but you know I see him attacking the basket. Playing the game the right way. Can see plays ahead of plays. DJ in the building. Chilling like a villain. Boy, I like this beat. How y'all like this beat, man? Let's turn up. Let's turn up, man. Let's turn up in this piece. Wake up, wake up. New Media in the house, man. Y'all know what we do, man. Unfiltered, raw, uncut, truth. Shout out to the LaMelo Holics. Where all my Melo Holics? Let me know where you at. Let me know. Y'all can't say this beat ain't too far, man. Y'all can't say this beat ain't up. We turn it up today. I told y'all, man, we the realest channel on YouTube. Unfiltered, raw, uncut truth. Join the movement. Be official. Be a member. If you down with New Media, let me know. We the movement, man. We can't be stopped, man. We can't be stopped. First take, undisputed. F all that, man. Ain't nobody doing it better than us. Woo! I'm gonna let the beat ride a little bit. I'm gonna let it ride a little bit. To all my Melo Holics in the chat. To my Zoes, man. Where the Zoes at? Where the Zoes at? Shout out to Don King, man. Let that beat ride real quick. Let it ride. Hey, this that type of beat like you chilling in Dubai with a baddie, enjoying life. This that type of song right here. This the type of beat. Big pimpin', man. Big baller, man. Y'all know what it is. Shout out to BBB. Shout out LeVar. Shout out to Tina Ball. Man, y'all already know what it is. And we out. The Zoes in here, man. We about to get crunk, man. No doubt. Boy, that beat is cool. Hey, y'all can't say that beat ain't turned up, man. That beat is something else, bro. Man, I felt like Busta Rhymes in here, man. We got the Zoes in here. We got the Zoes. And I see Stan Van Gundy want to give Eric Bledsoe the last game-winning shot. He fumbled a bag. Zoe was cooking. You can't even give him the damn ball. See, that's why I don't like watching the Pelicans. I'll let y'all know. I don't like watching the Pelicans, man. Look at what they did to Zoe. Zoe's on fire. He's trying to win the game. You're going to draw a play up for Bledsoe. Get out of here, man. Y'all get that like button. Y'all hit that like button, man. Riley Dip said Big ZO2. Y'all already know the Zoes and the Melo Holics in here, man. Man, we are turned up. Nobody is better than New Media. I don't care who says it. Shout out to Coach Joe. Shout out to J&J. Shout out to the day ones, man. Rap God, we see you, man. Rap God is also just supportive, man. Thank you. Macrina Daniel, my sister from Trinidad and Tobago. Hi, New Media. Shout out to my Islanders, man. It's all love, man. Oh, yeah, I forgot. LaMelo and versus O tomorrow. It's going to be an interesting game. LaMelo's three-point shot hasn't been on because of his wrist. So we'll see. Alonzo's catching fire. I would think as an older brother, if I'm playing against my younger brother, I'm trying to outplay him. I'm like, man, I can't have my younger brother outperform me. So I expect Lonzo to step his game up. But last night, Orlando Magic and the Charlotte Hornets, they played a fun game. One thing about the Orlando Magic, they do not quit at all. I mean, at all. And I know we're supposed to talk about LaMelo, but let me start by saying Cole Anthony and RJ Hampton. They have something there. They have young talent at Orlando. They just had a bunch of injuries, even more so than the freaking Hornets. And they traded Eric Gordon. Jacoby Williams says Zoe should have tried to dunk at that end. Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, Bledsoe ticking off a lot of people this morning. But I want y'all to hear what Cole Anthony had to say after this game about playing against LaMelo and stuff like that. I want y'all to hear this, and I'll go and give my opinion.
Dan Savage, OrlandoMagic.com.
Well, you've played with RJ for a little bit now. Where are you seeing him make strides over this recent stretch and improvements in his game?
He's been really good. I think the game has really slowed down for him. And so I think that comes for him. He's finishing so much better. He's not taking the bad shots he's taking when he first got here. When he first got here, he was just 100 miles an hour, go, go, go. And he's still going 120 miles per hour because he's fast. He's super fast.
Yeah, one thing Cole Anthony is right about RJ Hampton on. It seems like RJ Hampton, since joining the Magic, he has improved on controlling his pace. When he's attacking, his in and out game is drastically improved. And RJ Hampton, his numbers are increasing from that. Shout out to the original man for the $5 super chat, man. Much love for supporting the channel. And we got to give you the money sign. Dollar bill. Thank you for supporting the movement. Macrina Daniel says, did they tell Lonzo to pass the ball? It's weird, man. The Pelicans are just, I don't know what they're trying to be. And the best thing for Lonzo is he needs to go to a team that has organization structure. Because Lonzo has never had that stepping into the NBA. Now, we know that Lonzo has to work on attacking the basket. I get that. But organizational structure is what's going to help him out. But to continue what Cole Anthony says on his interview, RJ Hampton being traded to Orlando was the best move for his career. Best move for his career, bar none. Bar none.
It's a lot more controlled. You can tell. That's why he's shooting such a higher percentage. He's rebounding, he defends, and I'm a big fan of RJ. I was just telling him during the game, I was like, yo, bro, you improving, bro. I'm really proud of you. So just, once again, thanks, Denver. And want to see.
Y'all see Cole Anthony? He said, thanks, Denver. Oh, man. But one thing about Cole Anthony, man, he is a good teammate, man. Congratulatory. A lot of these rookies are. But when I finish this interview, listen to what he says at the end. It's going to really point what I've been saying about this rookie class. When I said that the 2020 rookie class was better than what people thought it was, I was getting feedback like, oh, this Cab, you saying it because you're a fan of LaMelo Ball. But I was telling them, weren't you guys saying that the 2020 class was top notch when LaMelo was ranked 32nd? Remember in the first poll, projected late first round, early second round, people would say, oh, the 2020 class was amazing. As soon as LaMelo was top 5, top 3, in some cases number 1 in other mocks, then the narrative was, oh, this class is not good. All of a sudden.
Keep getting better.
Phil Rossman Reich, Orlando Magic Daily.
Last few games, we've seen Mo kind of step up in his role. Have some big scoring games, but also have some big rebounding games. What kind of presence does he give you guys when he's able to rebound the ball as effectively as he's been rebounding the ball of late?
He better rebound. He don't got a choice now. I'm just messing around.
Hey, remember that video I made about Mo Bamba and the Hornets needed to get him? He had 18 rebounds. I'm telling you, Mo Bamba for the Magic got game. He just was underutilized because Steve Clifford liked to play veteran players. Now he's playing younger players now because of injuries, but Mo Bamba has the talent. He had to wait in line under Vucevic, and you see how good Vucevic is with the Bulls. So expect Mo Bamba to really break out next season even more.
No, he's finally, after a couple of years. I mean, it's hard to play behind an all-star for a couple of years, just to kind of just be in his shadow. So I mean, since we made that trade, he's really had a chance to blossom out. His offensive game has flourished. I mean, he struggled a little bit tonight, but I mean, look, he's on that backboard. He's blocking shots. He's doing everything we need him to do. So I think the more he plays, the better he's going to get, and I'm just happy to see him develop.
Cody Taylor, USA Today, Rookie Wire.
Cole, you've kind of told us before playing against LaMelo how much you kind of enjoy the opportunity, but you kind of get maybe a little bit more juice or energy going against somebody like that, a guy in your rookie class.
Yeah, I mean, look, I just want to go back to the main thing. So I've seen this a few times. People talk about how weak our class is. This ain't no weak class right here, man. This is we got some dogs in this class. So I mean, big shout out to him, big shout out to everyone else that's been eating and just doing their thing. But I really like this matchup. So I mean, he won this one. So next one I gotta go win. But just can't wait to see him develop. Can't wait to see myself develop and just
talk to him, Cole. Talk to him. And one thing I respect about Cole Anthony, he's honest. Now, he didn't have to say this, but this is when you know you're good yourself. When you're secure with your game. You're not hating on nobody. You ain't saying that. You ain't say, oh, this player ain't all that. He said LaMelo got him on his game. And he gave him props how good he is. And he said, man, I got to work on the next game so I could win that one. That's what competition's all about. You don't have to be a hater to see yourself as being good. Cole Anthony knows he's good as well. But he also was honest and said, hey, man, LaMelo was the reason why the Hornets won. He won this one, credit to him. And he talked his ish about the haters dissing his rookie class. I told y'all that the rookies will come out motivated. They didn't have an off season. They didn't have a summer league. They didn't have a official training camp, and they still was putting numbers. They still was putting numbers. And this class is so deep that the players that don't even get talked about are doing good. Look at Theo Madeline on the freaking Thunder. He's good. Look at Poku, the 7-footer, the youngest player to draft. He's doing good for the Thunder. So talk to him, Cole Anthony. This is why all these draft gurus, these old media play haters, I don't take what they say important. I don't do it at all because they were proven wrong. They dissed the 2020 class. They said, oh, this class is a crapshoot. It doesn't matter who you draft. Everybody's on the same level. They dissed them on national television. Look at Patrick Williams. Look at Bartrett. Patrick Williams is starting for Chicago. I'm telling you right now, before this gets out there, Patrick Williams has a little Kawhi Leonard on him. If Patrick Williams becomes an all-star, I would not be surprised. Patrick Williams is the second youngest player in this draft. Third is LaMelo Ball. Let me repeat that. Patrick Williams is the second youngest player in this draft. Third is LaMelo Ball. This is how deep this class is. And they're still motivated. When this next 2021 draft class comes in the NBA and there's talent there, But the 2020 class, every time they play against 2021, it will be extra motivation. Because they remember the hate that they received. They remember that they was talking ish about every player. I remember they were picking on Anthony Edwards, saying he doesn't love sports, saying he's not playing. All he said was, as a kid, he loved football because he loved knocking MFs out. What's wrong with that? He's an athlete. No matter if you love the game or not, if you're putting up the performances and you putting that bag up, that's all that matters. Shout out to the sister Nicole Powers. She said, say that again for the people in the back. Yeah, we're preaching this morning, man. We are preaching to this morning. And thank you for those who have but this ain't Sunday, but I see some people put some on the collection plate. Saturday preaching. This is Saturday preaching, everybody. Amen. Shout out to MLE Money Law Entertainment. Said Meloholics in the building. If you're a Melo hater, we don't want to hear nothing from you today. Oh, yeah. Yeah. All the Melo shines out there. The Melo haters, y'all need to go in the cave somewhere, read a book, do something. Focus on y'all lives. The LaMelo Ball hater is the most toxic hater around. I've seen a lot of horrible haters in the sports world. But the Melo Ball haters, they hate this kid because they know how good he is, and they don't want to prove LeVar right. They hate that this kid is confident. They hate that this kid is a leader. They hate that he's clutch. And he's just – here's the crazy part. LaMelo Ball, this is why I like his game. LaMelo Ball missed all of his threes and still had 27 points. Let me repeat that. LaMelo Ball missed all of his threes and still had 27 points. He wasn't moping around because he missed threes. He wasn't, woe is me. You know what he did? He attacked. He attacked while not getting calls. And when he was hit to the ground, he kept attacking. This brother LaMelo Ball is a dog, like Court Vision said. He is a dog. Yeah, LaMelo always bounced back. That last game against the Bulls, LaMelo was dinged up. I truly believe that. But national media was like, LaMelo Ball, he didn't play well against the Bulls and all that stuff. The effort was there. The effort was always there. But when you keep getting hit, it's going to throw you off your game. It's going to throw you off your game, man. Gregory Sutton, he's making a bold prediction. This ain't really that bold because we've been giving props to the 2020 draft class. That's why I say this is hard to project classes. And shout out to Rashad Phillips. He's really the guru of player analysis. He was right on LaMelo Ball. Shout out the only one that's correct on ESPN, Mike Schmitz. Mike Schmitz is probably the smartest guy on ESPN. He told you how good LaMelo would be, and y'all didn't listen to the draft guru. Out of all people, y'all were listening to Stephen A. Smith and Bubblegum Shannon Sharp. But y'all didn't listen to Rashad Phillips, a.k.a. Yoda, and Mike Schmitz. They broke it down LaMelo's game. They said he will be great for the league. Y'all didn't want to listen because y'all were wearing LeVar Hater goggles and didn't want to break down film. These shines were so lazy to break down film. They saw LaMelo Ball as a kid from Lithuania, the childish kid who was just being a young athlete at the time, judging him, talking about, he's too goofy. Of course, he's 15 years old in a country he's never been in. What do you think he's going to act like? But Gregory Sutton says 2020 draft will be better than this year's draft calling it now. Oh, yeah, that's some confidence. I love it, though. I love it, Gregory Sutton. Shout out to Court Vision for the $5 super chat. Brother, you know, we got to give you your flowers, man. We got to money time, man. And you know this, man. Shout out to Dan Hand Senior 870. He said finally caught live Arkansas check-in new media. Man, shout out to Arkansas, man. I got family out there. Arkansas is like a third home to me. Shout out to folks who Little Rock and Fayetteville, those places, man. It's all love, man. Hog country. That's what they call it. Hog country. Shout out to the Razorbacks. Y'all know what it is. Man. Call Me Fa, who says, yup, and most commentators from opposing teams even bragged that up, saying everyone hated LaMelo for no reason. Yup. And shout out to Scott Brooks for the Wizards. Remember Scott Brooks? Remember he said he wished he had a father like LeVar because his household was not good. Scott Brooks, if you don't know, had a tough childhood, and his father wasn't there. The reason why Scott Brooks made that comment, I think it was months ago, the reason why he said that, because he was tired of seeing people diss a father. He was tired of it, man. He was tired of it. He was tired of old media just putting out shit to be putting out shit. He was sick of it because he never had a childhood. Scott Brooks never had a childhood, and he went on media. Y'all remember what he said? He said, man, I wish I had a father like LeVar. I wish I had a father that was involved. I wish I had a father that just cared. I appreciate him, and shout out to the Wizards. The Wizards are on the win streak. What I tell you about the Wizards, they're healthy now. The Wizards are the team I don't want to play against. I don't care. They're not a juggernaut team, but when you got like they're playing with desperation, the Wizards are playing like they trying to take your meal from you. That's what the Wizards are playing like. But let's see what James Borrego had to say about this game. Old JB, one of sideline players in important minutes.
Kind of get to the rim and attack and be more aggressive, or was that just something that was just a product of what happened naturally?
It was a little bit of both. I mean, he knows we're trying to get to the rim. We need him at the rim. You know, that's really his strength for us. I mean, not only to finish, but also to kick it. You need a big kick there at the end. He got Jalen that three in the corner, just getting downhill and kicking it. Obviously, he got to the rim and made some shots and got to the free throw line. So I thought he was big tonight. You know, he looked much more comfortable out there tonight. It was just built off his aggressiveness to the rim.
Jacob?
Hey, Coach. Just LaMelo again. I know he struggled last night. Doesn't seem like at this point, though, he has typically 2 bad games back-to-back. I guess, what do you think of just the level of consistency he's been able to bring even in his rookie year?
Yeah, I think that's tough for any rookie. You know, I think especially this time of year, you know, a lot of rookies are falling apart this time of year. And, you know, maybe because he was injured there for a while, he's fresh now. But his consistency is one of his strengths, you know, even to your point, when he has a bad or an off night.
You see JB trying to correct himself. Bad, but off night. Yeah, correct yourself, my brother. That was an off night. I wouldn't say a bad night because LaMelo was still able to get assists. He was still able to create something out of nothing. But I know we get on JB time to time, but he's just being honest that LaMelo Ball is the most consistent rookie in this draft class. It's not even close. The efficiency numbers speak for itself. Now, this is me saying this as a fan of basketball. This is not me saying this as a fan of LaMelo. I'm a fan of basketball. If any other rookie was this efficient, I would give him props. Y'all know how I do. If Cole Anthony, RJ Hampton, anybody, Anthony Edwards, if they were this efficient, everybody, not only me, but everyone in the chat would give them props and say, hey, that's rookie of the year right there. They're efficient. Anthony Edwards, and I like Anthony Edwards. I truly believe Anthony Edwards one day could be the leading scorer in the NBA. Do I think LaMelo could be lead scorer in the NBA? I think he could be top 3 or 5 one day, but I think because he's passing and assisting, LaMelo's going to be a high scorer, but he's going to be a high assist leader. So that means that doesn't really make him the lead of points per game. But LaMelo has more more assists than Anthony Edwards. LaMelo has more steals, more blocks, defensive win shares, more wins. The only thing Anthony Edwards has is points because he takes more shots than LaMelo, and plus he has more of a green light. But I like Anthony Edwards. Anthony Edwards is a dog. He is a dog, man. Jacoby Williams, man. He says, notice we don't even talk about Wiseman. You know what's crazy? LaMelo was out for a month or so, a month and a half, almost 2 months. And people were still talking about LaMelo Ball. I wish James Wiseman well, but James Wiseman, he's going to look back and wish he was selected lower in the draft. He's going to wish that. What did I tell you about the Warriors? They do not care about their big man. If you're a big man of the Warriors, your job is to screen for Steph Curry and Clay. And rebound. Wiseman, I don't think he will do anything until his contract is up and if he goes to another team. Wiseman wants to play like Chris Bosh, but the Warriors are not letting him because they don't care about big man. I was telling you guys this before the draft. People are saying, oh, Wiseman has more upside than LaMelo Ball. That's cap. All that is cap, man. You know it and I know it. This dude played 3 games in the NCAA, and all of a sudden people were talking about, oh, he had more ceiling. Wiseman had more ceiling than LaMelo Ball. Pasadena, where you at, says LaMelo is a savage 27 points without a 3 in the modern-day NBA. That's amazing. You don't see not just rookies, but NBA pros. Most pros, if they ain't hitting threes, they slouching. They don't want to defend. LaMelo was still defending. He was still having energy. He had key steals in the game. LaMelo Ball, I can say this, is one of the most mentally tough players in the NBA. He's been through so much. I think those forget the scrutiny he faced in Lithuania and then playing in the JBA. National syndicate writers were writing off LaMelo Ball, saying he would never make the NBA, saying his father ruined his career. One of the biggest lies with this kid is when they say LaMelo Ball hasn't went through anything. And shout out to Lonzo. Lonzo is these last couple of games have been doing well. And I hope Lonzo goes to a team that fits his strengths. But I remember people saying that the reason why LaMelo's doing well is because he didn't face any criticism like Lonzo ever. That is a lie. That is a lie. The reason why people are not criticizing LaMelo as much as they did Lonzo, despite James Borrego not giving them the keys and LaMelo's finding a way. Do y'all realize this coach doesn't even make enough plays for LaMelo Ball, and he still finds a way to put up buckets? This is some special stuff. This is special. Shout out to Hoop Jargon, man. Let me give you your respect. Money sign, my brother. Thank you for the $5 super chat. He says, I was telling them way before Clay was hurt that Golden State was the pick. He wouldn't play over Clay, but he'd be a nice piece to keep their legacy going. Exactly. But pride. And y'all get the likes up. We got 100+ people in the chat. Get the likes up. Pride got in the way. Because if LaMelo Ball would have played in the Warriors, Steph Curry could play off ball like he usually likes to do it. When Steph Curry won a championship, y'all realize him playing off ball, on ball helped. He got his 3-point shot off. The screens were there. You had Sean Livingston assisting him on rotations. Who Jargon says, facts, DJ. How the hell they said he didn't go through anything? His whole life was been scrutinized since he was 16. Talk to him, Who Jargon. Talk to him. That's very disrespectful, man. Did y'all not see or hear what this kid has been going through? Boy, they act like LaMelo Ball was public enemy number 1 when he went to Lithuania. I would never go with that. These Shans actually believe LaMelo was coddled. Coddled? For saying your career is over? For making fun of how you look like? Remember when he was in Lithuania and his teammates made fun of how he looked like because he was a teenager. He was growing in puberty. They had a fake Bo Rat picture and compared him to Bo Rat. Y'all remember that? He had teammates hating on him in Lithuania. Got ostracized in JBA. Remember they said the JBA doesn't count because they ain't playing against nobody. Went to Spire. LaMelo almost averaged a triple-double. It's not that they did not put LaMelo number 1. If they would have put LaMelo top 5, I would have been like, okay, cool. They ranked LaMelo out of high school as 26, even though he almost averaged a triple-double. If that's not blasphemous, I don't know what is. I'll tell you, this ain't Sunday, but I'm preaching today. This ain't Sunday, but I am preaching today. Golden Child said, facts, DJ is cooking. Brother, this is a sermon upon sermons. Boy, Who Jargon is cooking this morning. See, this is why you should subscribe to Who Jargon. Warm Take Walter, that's his nickname, does not hold back. He says, remember when they said he killed his career in JBA, the Drew League, playing nobody, Spire, not the best of his team. Lord have mercy. Yeah, that's when you know they was hating. When LaMelo Ball was cooking in mouths on and you know I can't really curse on there, they'll flag my channel. When LaMelo was cooking people in the Drew League, oh, he ain't really playing nobody. This brother was playing against NBA players. What are you talking about? Oh, it's just the Drew League. Really? Oh boy, TB cooking this one. He said, TB says, makes sense now why Kerr was so hard on Wiseman. Nobody wanted him except for the ownership and management. We've been saying it. This is the truth upon truth. Steve Kerr didn't want LaMelo because he hated LeVar. And Steve Kerr didn't want Wiseman, but management signed up for Wiseman. So Steve Kerr settled for Wiseman. He settled for Wiseman. Because Steve Kerr is like, I'd rather get Wiseman than LaMelo. I don't want to deal with LeVar. That's what he did. But what the Warriors should have done if they weren't going to get LaMelo, you know what the Warriors should have done if they didn't want LaMelo? This is objective speaking, by the way. You trade down and you get Halliburton. Now, Halliburton's not LaMelo, but he's way better than Wiseman. And he fits what Steph Curry would do. I tell you right now, that would have been the smartest choice if you didn't want LaMelo. Now, the smartest choice is to pick LaMelo no matter what. But if you didn't want LaMelo because of his father, you would be smart, package the pick, trade down, and get Halliburton. But the organization wanted LaMelo. Trust me, Bob Myers wanted LaMelo. They told Steve Kerr, Steve Kerr, rumors, these are rumors, by the way, but they're believable rumors. Rumor has it, Steve Kerr went up to Bob Myers and said, if you draft this kid, I won't coach no longer. I guarantee that's what happened. He did not want to coach LaMelo Ball because of his father. So Bob Myers and the ownership was like, well, we like Wiseman as well. Do you like Wiseman? Steve Kerr said, I'm not really into Wiseman, but I'll settle that over LaMelo Ball. Logic over emotion, right? Emotion or unoriginal, man. Right. Emotional beta males as head coaches ruin good things. This man, Steve Kerr, ruined a potential entertaining team by not drafting LaMelo Ball. And I feel bad for Steph Curry. Steph Curry liked LaMelo. He really liked him. He was willing to train and mentor him. This was all Steve Kerr. Shout out to Ant Learn, bro. This brother's a day one supporter. $10 super chat. You already know money. Dollar bill, y'all, man. Thank you for providing for this channel, man. Helping it grow. AKA the collection play, because we're preaching this morning. We are preaching this morning. Amen. Big Spell 1 says Rocket Watts is transferring to different schools now. Yup, and Hoop Jargon says something. I like Rocket Watts. He got game. But remember when they said, Hoop Jargon said Rocket Watts was supposed to be the guy. Remember when they said that Rocket Watts was better than LaMelo Ball? They had the nerve to say it. And that was the blasphemy. Every time LaMelo had a good teammate, y'all realize this? They would say the other player is better than LaMelo to take away his talents, to take away the credit he deserved for his God-gifted talents. Pathetic, man. Pathetic. Big Spell 1 says, remember the people was saying Rocket Watts was better than LaMelo. Yeah, I remember that. Oh, they switched gears, didn't they? They switched gears, didn't they? Jacoby Williams says, what are y'all expecting for the Hornets playoffs? I really hope Big Vern gets playing time. Well, I think the Hornets are going to play in a playing game because after the Pelicans game, which will be their easiest one, and that's not really an easy game in itself because the Pelicans are desperate. They got the Sixers and other good teams. And then they got the Knicks who's playing well. Now, what the old media is going to say that the Hornets would have had a better record if Gordon Hayward was there. That's false. The Hornets would have had a better record if Miles Bridges was playing right now. That's what they're going to say at the end of the season. When they lose, if they lose to Philly and those good teams, they're going to be like, if Gordon was playing, that's cap. Miles Bridges was on fire. Kendrick Moore says, you see how Tebe looking on the bench on the left out? Yeah. And why is James Borrego having Devontae Graham coaching? He's not a coach. This kid all up in LaMelo's ear and shit, man. Bruh. But let's finish this interview with James Borrego, a.k.a. the coach that doesn't give LaMelo enough minutes. But that's another topic for a different day.
He finds a way to come back and respond every single time. So he's a resilient kid. He's a tough kid. He's a proud kid. He's a competitive kid. All that, equals a very good player. So I was proud of him tonight. I thought he was really good.
I'm not trying to be nitpicky, James Borrego, but I got to say this. Words mean stuff. And let me read this by TB. TB says Lamar is focused on Tina right now. Facts. His sons are men now. Kerr should have read more into it. Yup. No, Kerr is a beta male. When your head coaches are beta males, they make bad decisions. He should have known that. Think about it. When has LeVar been on national TV that much? Not that many times. He's focusing on Tina's rehab, businesses. He's a busy man right now. And for Steve Kerr to not do investigation on that is lazy. And it shows that this coach don't know what he's doing. He's got rings because he always had the better team. Best Impact says, man, you took the words out of my mouth with Halliburton. Yeah. Man, me and Hoop Jargon and Coach Joe, like, we was talking about this, man, during the draft. Like, we wanted Golden State to get to get LaMelo Ball, but we did say if you weren't going to get LaMelo Ball, just trade down and get Halliburton. You get an extra draft pick, and that would have went well with Steph Curry. That would have went well, but that's their loss. That's what they get for overthinking. Zach, I do agree with that. If LaMelo was in the Warriors, at least 5th or 6th seed, I do agree with that because that pick and roll is deadly. That pick and roll with Steph Curry and LaMelo Ball is just deadly, man. Big Spell 1 says, remember people were saying Wiseman was the best and the safest pick. You don't win by being safe. Talk to him. You never win by being safe. Now, I'm not saying LaMelo's Kobe. I'm just giving scenarios. So, remember the 96 draft? Remember the New Jersey Nets? They were wowed by Kobe Bryant's workout as a 17-year-old at the time, about to turn 18. And Calipari was the new coach of the Nets, Brooklyn Nets. They were the New Jersey Nets at the time. But on draft day, they reneged and chose Kerry Kittle. Now, Kerry Kittle had a respectful career. But he's no Kobe. But I remember if you watched that 96 draft special on NBA TV, Calipari, they had an interview of Calipari in 96 saying, we went with the safer pick. We're trying to win now and stuff, yada, yada, yada. And Kerry Kittle had a good rookie year. But he was no Kobe. You don't win when you're safe. You don't do it. You got to reach for picks at times. And if they don't pan out, oh, so be it. But you try. That's what it's all about. Kendrick Moore said, hey, DJ, how do we get a stream with you like Coach doing a lot? Oh, I got a lot to say. I know a lot of people not going to like it, but it's truth. And I know that's what new media is about. Oh, yeah. You want to do a stream like when Coach Joe comes in and stuff too. Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah. Yeah, man. When I got time, when I do an open panel, probably this Wednesday. Yeah, we got one coming this Wednesday. Will be an open panel. But yeah, you're more than welcome. Big Spell 1. Yeah, you're correct. Halliburton made people forget about Fox was hurt for the Kings. He had them winning a few games as a starting point guard. Yeah, no one talks about that. I forgot about De'Aaron Fox. I ain't gonna lie. And I like De'Aaron Fox because he's from H-Town where I'm from. But Halliburton was playing so well that you didn't even think about De'Aaron Fox that much. They were actually winning games that they were supposed to win. Who Jargon says the Warriors would be set for another 10 years. Yes, they would. Sensitive people, man. Sensitive people. Who Jargon said, I used to always tell DKM the Kobe LaMelo rookie red shirt theory for Golden State. Yep. We got Joe Newski said, hey, catching the show live to get my chips and some pop. Oh, yeah. Call me Fahu says, you doing a live stream tomorrow's game? I wish, but I got to work tomorrow when the game is on. If anyone would like to be on the stream while I'm at work, I can operate it. I just can't be on the stream because I got to work. Let me know. You know, I would love to form a panel when the games are going to have people speak on it, you know, when they're off, you know, and talk about the game. So let me know who's interested. Yeah, unfortunately, I got to work tomorrow. Top 5 No Question says, you got to get a call-in line set up for people to call in. That would make the channel explode. Hey, if anyone knows how to do that, because I know my boy Off Script does it. Shout out to Off Script. I got to hit him up again because I was going to talk to him about something. These channels. He's a good brother, though. Shout out to Off Script. Shout out to Cut Day Sports. Good brothers, man. Good brothers. But yeah, call-in line would definitely help for this show. What y'all think about that call-in line? Yeah, call-in line would be good. But I'll talk to Coach Joe about that. See what the schedule is. Corshawn Smith says, DJ, why they saying that we can't judge James Wise because he's 19? So what was this calling Lonzo a bust after rookie year? Yep, we can't be hypocrites, man. We can't be hypocrites. You see how they doing it? Corshawn Smith, you're definitely right. I remember when Lonzo was 19 and when his rookie year didn't pan out like people thought, they called him a bust. But these same shines are saying, oh, don't judge Wiseman. He's only 19. Where was this in 2017? I didn't see it. I didn't see people defend rookies like Lonzo, knowing that he was in a bad situation. My part boss says, yes, Sam Dracula uses Discord and all call in. Yeah, that would be dope. If I know how to do that, man, this channel will blow up instantly. Instantly. In the wise words of the great Bernie Mac, immediately in a Players Club. Remember that? When Diamond's sister was like, when can I start? Bernie Mac, Dollar Bill was like, immediately. But I'm going to skip over the JB interview. This is what LaMelo had to say. This was funny, man. One of these reporters is saying something that was just asking something about crazy. So I want y'all to hear what LaMelo has to say on this. This had me rolling, man.
Melo, Terry has been that rock of the team, always been consistent, always played through injuries. What has he meant for you coming up as a rookie?
Man, T-Rod's like my blood brother for real. And we always together. And as Murata died, he's gonna be out there. I'm gonna be out there for him. We both just trying to help this team and win, you know?
You hear that, Charlotte? You hear that, Michael Jordan, JB? He said Terry Rozier is like a brother to him. And I see buffoons on channels and on TV talking about, oh, you need to trade Terry Rozier and keep Devontae Graham. What? Are y'all not watching basketball? Terry Rozier, besides LaMelo, is the most clutch player on the team. The only problem with Terry Rozier is when they play against bigger teams, he kind of doesn't get his shot off at times. I get that. That's okay. But there were actually people saying that, oh, they need to save money, trade Terry Rozier to the Clippers but keep Devontae Graham and the Martin twins. Wow. I'm advising them, this is a 4-year plan with LaMelo. Don't listen to all these people talking about, LaMelo won't leave in his 4th-year contract. Usually rookies extend their contract. But LaMelo's not an average rookie. What's good, Dante Lee? Rob God said Tay-Bay is selfish off the court and on the court too. He don't want LaMelo to succeed. Now, I can't really say it myself, but he wants to be the starter. Think about it. Games that are listed, when he's the backup, he has a so-called injury out of nowhere. TB, I agree. RJ Hampton impressed me too, man. Big Hoop Jargon says that's a great point. Nothing about LaMelo is conventional. Yep. I don't know what LaMelo's going to do when his contract is up. Man, the one thing I learned about the Ball family, y'all know this better than me because y'all been paying attention to this family for years. The way they move is unpredictable. And one thing you don't want to do to LaMelo is piss him off. There's 2 players that the Hornets better not trade. I mean better not trade. They better not trade Terry Rozier, and they damn sure better not trade Miles Bridges. Everybody else, I don't care what they do with them. But those 2 are his homies on the team. They look out for him. And one thing I appreciate by Terry Rozier, do y'all realize when Terry Rozier is going on offense, guess what he does when LaMelo is on fire? He passes him the ball. See, I respect that, where you could get your own shot, but still look out for your teammates. That's why I don't care how many shots Terry Rozier shoots, because I know he's going to pass the ball to LaMelo so to let him organize the offense, reset the offense. In my opinion, my humble opinion, Terry Rozier and Miles Bridges should be untradeable. They have proven the match with LaMelo's game. Everybody else, I don't care. They could go. Gordon Hayward's not going because of their contract. So anyone saying Gordon Hayward's getting traded, that's not happening. Let's operate in reality. That's not happening. Michael Jordan loves his game, and Michael Jordan paid him $120 million, even though Mitch Kupchak didn't sign up on it. But Mitch Kupchak would never say it. But we know the deal. Yeah, big spell 1. Tay-Bay can't hit the mid-range or finish around the rim, especially against big teams. When Devontae Graham's 3 is not on or medium, because it's really never on, he's like in a funk. He doesn't do anything else. Shout out to the sister Queen Royalty. Day 1 supporter says facts. They need Rozier and Bridges. Graham doesn't accept his backup role. You know, it's funny because they would claim that we're Devontae Graham haters. I'm not a Devontae Graham hater. My problem with Devontae Graham is he's not accepting his role. And when you're not accepting your role, that's toxic. I don't want any toxic energy around LaMelo. This kid is young. He's still growing. This kid doesn't deserve toxic energy, man. Doesn't deserve toxic energy. Like I don't want to see toxic energy with around LaMelo Ball like that. This all up in his ear and all that shit. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. But yeah, those 2 players, Devontae Graham and Terry Rozier, yeah, they're untradeable in my opinion. You're trying to win games. You're trying to make the playoffs. Y'all hit the like button. We got 100+ in the building, man. Hit the like button. And let me show y'all. I want y'all to do this. I love that button. I love that damn button. J.K. Robinson says, like when LaMelo was going off on the Rockets, 3 and Miles and Rozier were feeding them. Yep. Douglas Golden Child says, big facts, DJ. He also said, hit the like button. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate and everyone who subscribes to New Media Nation United, DJs Raw and Cut Truth are special to me. And I mean that. But shout out to a couple of you, not just Coach Joe and Hoop Jargon and J&J. I'm talking about the other subs, the ones who just watch. Shout out to Douglas Golden Child, Queen Royalty, Rap God, Big Spell 1, Ant Learn, My Park Boss Kershawn, Unoriginal Man, Call Me Fahu, Top 5 No Questions, TB. Man, the list go on and on, man. You guys always supporting this channel, man. Rap guy, I do agree with that. Orlando's going to be a good playoff team next year. They're gonna get everybody back. I'm saying this before it gets popular, so don't be surprised. But I'm gonna finish this LaMelo interview. Watch what he says. We got 1 minute left, but watch what he says.
And then just a quick follow up. What have you learned from yourself?
Listen to this. So the interview said, "What has LaMelo Ball learned?" Listen to LaMelo's response to this, man. This is gold from LaMelo.
What have you learned about yourself throughout this process, throughout your rookie year so far? Is anything have you learned about yourself as far as
I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been new myself for a long time now. So
talk to him, LaMelo. Talk to him. Y'all heard that? LaMelo's like, man, I'll just being myself. I don't have, he's pretty much saying I'm not learning from anybody. I'm cool with certain teammates, but they're not teaching me things I already don't know. That's not arrogance. That's just being honest. They keep trying to force LaMelo, learn what? To be passive? Hell no. So that's just a message from LaMelo Ball saying, I don't have to learn anything that I already know. Now, some of you may say, oh, that's arrogance, but look at his journey. The coaches he's had. He played in Lithuania. Then he played in Spire with Jermaine Jackson. He know the game. He was coached by LeVar when he was young. Then he went to the NBL, was coached by a good coach. So there's not too much he hasn't seen. That's why he makes good IQ plays. See, if LaMelo wasn't making high IQ plays, nobody would say it. But you see the high IQ cerebral plays, his passing, his scoring. He manipulates the defenses. For LaMelo's not like extremely fast, but he's quick enough. And the moves he makes, that's high IQ plays to the max.
I pretty much just go on with my days now.
Rich.
Let me rewind that again for the haters in the back.
What have you learned from yourself? What have you learned about yourself throughout this process, throughout your rookie year so far? Is anything have you learned about yourself as far as
I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been new myself for a long time now. So go on with my days now.
Hey, man, LaMelo, that dude, man. TB is right. The only person LaMelo could learn from in Charlotte is Jordan. Like what moves you could do in the game. That's like the only person I would listen to. Like he listens to his coaches. I'm talking about learning. They asking like learning how to play and stuff. This kid know how to play. But I agree with that on TB. The only person in Charlotte I'm asking for on how to make extra winning plays is MJ. I'll ask MJ, when you played against Cleveland, you made that game-winning shot. How did you make the double pump shot? Hey, Paul Sweet, he's cool with Terry Rozier. Yeah, he's cool with Terry Rozier. It's just like he ain't trying to Like they're trying to ask him like if he's learning how to play. That's the stereotype. Oh, LaMelo don't know fundamentals and all that bullshit. That's a lie. But yeah, he's cool with Scary Terry. He just said on the interview that that's like a brother to him. See, Terry Rozier, yeah, he give him advice and stuff, but it's about life, really, and being a pro. But it's not like the game. Terry Rozier already knows LaMelo has the IQ to play this game. That's why he's not all up in his ear like Devontae Graham be doing. And I don't know why in the hell Devontae always in LaMelo's ear. I don't get that. For a player who is a role player, I don't get that at all. But yeah, that's what LaMelo's talking about. He's not arrogant at all for saying that. Let's not play dumb now. We know what he's talking about. Paul C say, right, he been a hooper. Keep the team together, be dangerous. Yeah, keep the team together, but kick some players out that don't fit. For this offseason, the Hornets need to get length and athleticism. No more short players. No more short players. And I'm trying to mentally prepare y'all. If they keep James Borrego, don't be surprised. So if you want to keep James Borrego and he want to keep playing that dumbass zone, that means he got to get longer players. Jonathan Williams says Graham thinks he's a coach all the time. Y'all think I'm just making it up. Watch the games. Watch the games, man. This kid Graham, man, he like the de facto coach out there. That's that teacher's pet mentality. I don't respect that. Trying to get favors from the coach and minutes and all that shit. I don't respect that, man. Boy, this is crazy. Crump says Bacon was one of those guys broke by the mental head game of Borrego, like how he tried to do Melo, Malik, Bridges, and Rozier. It all backfired. Yep. Dwayne Bacon had all that potential, man. Look at Dwayne Bacon last night. Man, James Borrego would not let Dwayne Bacon the other season do that, what he's doing now. Dwayne Bacon is playing free. He's not handicapped by the coaching staff. All you need is a coach who believes in you. And shout out to Dwayne Bacon, man. I like his talent. He was underutilized by James Borrego. Shout out to the brother Ant Learn for another $5 chat, man. And I got to give you your flowers. Dollar bill, y'all. He says LaMelo going to come back bigger and stronger next season, like how MJ did the year he was getting beat up by the Pistons and other teams. Oh, it's coming. Jermaine Jackson is preparing for it. I'm just letting y'all know. This offseason for LaMelo, Jermaine Jackson and company will put that muscle on him. The only reason why they did not put the muscle in now is because the offseason was never around because of COVID. So what they had to do, because Mike Fox talked about it on DKM's channel, shout out to DKM, the top source for Ball Brother News. Subscribe to DKM. Mike Fisher was on DKM's channel, and he talked about how he was trying to get lean muscle the best way they can on LaMelo so he could keep the speed and cardio. They only did that because, like I said, there was no training camp. So they had to do what they can to get LaMelo playing level, conditioning level. They focus on that. Now, with a first offseason, LaMelo can get that weight on. Now, I'm not saying LaMelo's going to be 215, 10 pounds. But if he could actually get 20 pounds. I could see LaMelo at 200 pounds next season while keeping the speed. But yeah, man, LaMelo's on a mission. Now, all those fouls he get. Did you see what David Griffin said about Zion? Said they failed him, and Griffin complained about the refs. Here's the problem. David Griffin was too late. He should have done it in the regular season. You got a player. If I'm an owner or GM and I got a player like Zion, I'm not waiting till they get hurt to complain about refs. You're supposed to do it instantly. And you wasted this brother's season because you didn't complain to the refs about calls. Take the damn fine. You got to fight for your players. And you know what sounds familiar? Who does that sound like? James Borrego. The Spurs game was the most physical game I've seen in the NBA this year. The Hornets and Spurs. When LaMelo went to the basket, this brother was literally clotheslined, didn't get a foul call, hurt his wrist. They were saying, oh, LaMelo got hurt because of his weight. No. I don't think LaMelo would hurt his wrist. If LaMelo was getting calls, I don't think he would have hurt his wrist. But this is what happens when your head coaches do not fight for your players. This is what happens. But I want to thank you guys for supporting the channel, man. Peace and love to y'all, man. But, man, it was a fun game. Shout out to the 2020 rookie class. And I'll make another video on the 2020 rookie class. I want to break that down. Shout out to you guys for rising above the hate, proving people wrong, for being mentally tough. Shout out to LaMelo, Anthony Edwards, Cole Anthony, RJ Hampton, Theo Madeline, Patrick Williams, Poco from Thunder, Desmond Bain from the Memphis Grizzlies, Kira Lewis, Sadiq Bey. I should have mentioned Sadiq Bey earlier. He's balling at Detroit. Even Killian Hayes. I know you don't see it from Killian Hayes now. I think Killian Hayes will be a good player. But, you know, he's not elite, but he'll be a good player too. He's just figuring out he's a young player. You see how fair I am with young players? That's the difference. And I'm not even a Killian Hayes guy, but I'm realistic. He came off of a shoulder injury. He's learning the game. He's from France. He's going to be good in time. This 2020 rookie class is proven. Devin Vassell, damn, I should have said his name. This is how good this class is. I'm still missing names. Yeah, Jonathan. Hayes' leg injury really set him back. Yeah. That'll set any rookie back. Trust me. Killian Hayes is going to be good. Paul Sweet said, this rookie class, the future. Hey, remember I made a draft video before the draft, I think 2 months before the draft. And what did I say about the draft? This is a depth-based draft. Even if you find all-stars, the positives is this draft can shape rosters in the future quickly. I can't believe I didn't mention quickly. Golly, there's so many good players. Halliburton. Did I mention Halliburton? Yeah, Halliburton. I shouldn't. Wow. A lot. A lot of great talent. Thank you guys for supporting New Media, man. Good energy and synergy to you guys. I'm going to send y'all positive energy. And hope you guys have a positive day. Remember to smile. Oh, yeah, Denny from the Washington Wizards. Appreciate being with you guys. Oh, let me answer this one question real quick. Queen Royalty says, what do you think about Cat commenting on Rookie of the Year? I don't like it, man. Carl Anthony Towns, I'm praying for the brother. I know he lost his mother to COVID. Praying for the brother. But I didn't like the comments because it's force feeding the Rookie of the Year. You don't see LaMelo's teammates doing that. Like, they already know LaMelo is that dude, so they don't have to go around making a media press tour. Oh, LaMelo's rookie of the year. They know his game is letting it talk, and I don't like that friction, man. I don't respect that comment because it's really what it sounds like to me. He's saying what Anthony Edwards is doing is like no other rookie could do it. Trust me, LaMelo could average 30 points a game if he really wanted to, but the Hornets are not asking him to do that. And y'all say 30 points a game? Never. Trust me. If LaMelo was on a losing team and the coach told him, hey, I want you to take every single shot. I want you to take 20 shots a game. You don't think LaMelo could almost score 30 points a game? His numbers are – LaMelo has the most efficient shooting numbers in that top 5 rookie class. So LaMelo, would it surprise me LaMelo to average 25 or more points per game if he had the green light? Hell no. But he's not. LaMelo's not asked to do that. They got scores. They got Terry Rozier. They got Miles Bridges. You can even say Gordon Hayward. And my gripe with Gordon Hayward is he's not a superstar, but he's a good player. He just need to stop looking off LaMelo, but he's a good player. Oh, Douglas Golden Child. I'm preaching today, man. I don't like that, man. I don't like those. That's a good question, Queen Royalty. Who's more delusional? They're both delusional in their comments, but call Anthony Towns because he's force feeding it. Anthony Edwards got game. We know that, but when you have to downplay every other rookie to elevate your rookie, I don't respect that. But peace out to everybody. Ride out to Uncle Vern thing.
Let me tell you something. Back in my day, let me show you.